Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Brooke cries over humiliation after Hope's pictures are taken off from Forrester. According to Monday, November 4th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester made it plain that she was not going to change her mind about firing Hope Logan. Steffy, Ridge Forrester, and Taylor Hayes were joined by Charlie Weber to verify that Hope was no longer on the property. Charlie also disclosed that, under Steffy's instructions, he had removed Hope's pictures and disabled her security access. Ridge said he would need to speak with Katie Logan, the head of PR and marketing, because he was worried about the PR drama this could create. Steffy brought up the fact that Katie was still a Logan and seemed to assume that she would support Hope. Steffy pointed out that Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, would also need to be informed, and she anticipated resistance given how strongly he had just supported Hope. After learning that Steffy had already closed Hope's email, Ridge finally pondered what they ought to inform the team. Taylor recommended that they adhere to the straightforward reality that Hope was let go. Additionally, Ridge wanted to talk to Catherine Kelly Lang's character Brooke Logan to ensure that she received updates from him rather than another person. Taylor emphasized that everyone needed to be aware that Ridge backed Steffy and that the choice was definite. Steffy admitted that Brooke would stand up for her daughter after stating that it was good not to be overruled or contradicted. Ridge was urged by Steffy to maintain his composure and not let the Logans influence his decision regarding Hope. On Monday's B&B episode, Carter brought Hope to Brooke's house and promised to fix the situation. Since Forrester hadn't been a nice place for her in a long time, Hope wasn't even sure she wanted to fix it. Carter maintained that Steffy wouldn't get away with this and contended that they could make it a good place for her. Carter pulled Hope into an embrace after declaring he would fight for her. Hope acknowledged that Steffy had fired Brooke after she realized something was amiss when she got home. In the end, Hope described how she ended up falling on John Finnegan while trying on lingerie to model for Carter, just in time for Steffy to notice and misinterpret the scenario. Hope, on the other hand, was unwilling to expose their affair and put Carter's job in danger. It would only serve to strengthen Steffy's unfavorable opinion of Hope and complicate matters for Carter. Hope noted that until Carter began protecting her, the Forresters never challenged his beliefs. Hope wanted to keep Carter's name out of this since he knew the truth would only damage him. Hope claimed that Ridge already did, but Brooke countered that he was co-CEO and wouldn't allow this to occur. Hope clarified that Ridge pushed Steffy to go in order to support her. Hope mentioned that Taylor was present as well after she described being led to the elevator and humiliated in front of other staff members. Based on how everything transpired, Hope thought Steffy was attempting to embarrass her. Brooke wasn't pleased that Taylor was present for all the drama and was taken aback by Ridge's behavior. Before holding Hope's hand and planting a kiss on it, Carter insisted that he wouldn't let Steffy and Ridge to get away with this. We'll give you more predictions about Carter's retaliation and the impending bad news because spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Ridge and Steffy will face significant challenges in the future. Eric is Brooke Logan's target, according to teasers for this week's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy Forrester's Jacqueline McInnes Wood, surprising action at Forrester Creations is about to cause chaos. Everyone at Forresters and Company will be impacted by Steffy's firing of Hope Logan, Annika Noel, but Ridge Forrester and Brooke Logan will be particularly hard hit. Is their relationship going to last? To learn what will happen next on Bold and Beautiful, continue reading. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, the Forrester-Logan household won't be a happy one. It's already awful that Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang, daughter was fired by Ridge Forrester's, Torsten K., daughter. There will be hell to pay when Brooke finds out that Ridge co-signed her stunning decision and even watched as Steffy humiliated Hope and had her hauled out of the building. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Hope Logan will be supported by another Forrester guy. When John McCook's character Eric Forrester finds out that his granddaughter dismissed Brooke's daughter Hope, he won't be impressed. Hope has always held a special place in Eric's heart, most likely since he was once her stepfather as well. Without hesitation, his father performed the one thing Ridge Forrester refused to do for Brooke. Will Brooke and Eric's long-standing affection be rekindled by supporting Hope? B&B spoilers, are Eric Forrester and Brooke Logan in love? Eric Forrester was near death on The Bold and the Beautiful earlier this year. In the hospital, devoted Donna Logan, played by Jennifer Garrice, was by her husband's side. However, Brooke Logan, her sister, was also. It was clear that Brooke, not Donna, was the lady Eric was thinking about as he made his way to the light. Sparks could fly now that Brooke is going to be single once more after the former lovers shared an emotional moment in his hospital room. Do you think Brooke will break up with Ridge and get back together with his dad, Eric? What will Donna, her sister, think of that? Will Eric be unfaithful to her? Carter's promise, Steffy's justification, and Brooke's dismay. Finally, here is The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Monday, November 4, 2024. The news of Hope Logan's, Annika Noel, termination horrifies Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, in today's episode. Highlights of The Bold and the Beautiful recap. Carter Walton says he will put things right. Additionally, Steffy Forrester Finnegan keeps defending her choice. A recap of Carter Walton's rescue on The Bold and the Beautiful. Carter and Hope share a kiss in the parking lot of Forrester Creations, according to the B&B recap for Monday, November 4. Hope informs Carter that she was let go. Carter hugs Hope while he screams, "They won't get away with this," while glaring up at the FC logo. Steffy explains Hope's termination to Ridge Forrester, and Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, at the CEO's office. Steffy argues that no one has ever made Hope answer for anything before. Ridge is urged to concur by Steffy and Taylor. They recount the events. Steffy declares that Hope went too far and that she is done playing games. B&B spoilers, Eric tries to provide hope, but Steffy won't listen. Must read. Spoilers for B&B, Logan warning. Charlie Weber comes back to let Ridge and Steffy know that Hope has been taken from the property. Additionally, Hope's pictures are no longer on the wall. Steffy declares she won't be altering her mind after Charlie leaves. Hope attempted to woo John Finnegan, according to Steffy. Ridge is baffled by Hope's actions. Hope was caught in the act, Taylor reminds Ridge. Hope, in Taylor's opinion, plays the victim. Ridge recommends that they alert Katie Logan, Heather Tom, in order to avoid this. The head of public relations is Katie. Ridge is cautioned by Taylor and Steffy that Katie is still a Logan. They anticipate that Carter will also resist. Must read, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Taylor is awaiting the opportunity to pick up Ridge's pieces. Hope's email has already been closed, which surprises Ridge. Steffy wishes to be the one to inform everyone of Hope's termination. Before Steffy goes and makes the announcement, Ridge needs to tell Brooke. Ridge goes on to say he agrees with Steffy's choice. Ridge is urged by Steffy to hold off on changing his mind regarding Hope because of the Logan family. Hope Logan's loss, a recap of The Bold and the Beautiful. Carter takes Hope home, according to The Bold and the Beautiful recap for Monday, November 4. Hope is shaking and complains of being humiliated in front of others. Hope is appreciative of Carter's support. According to Carter, Steffy did something wrong. Carter's goal is to make it better. Regarding returning to Forrester Creations, Hope feels unsure. Hope claims that the fashion house is no longer doing well. Carter is the only positive aspect of Hope's life at the moment. The COO is adamant that this is not the proper way to manage a company, and he will stand up for Hope. Must read, Finn and Carter fight over Steffy versus Hope on The Bold and the Beautiful. Spoilers. Brooke enters. Hope declares right away that Steffy fired her. Hope informs Brooke that there was a major misunderstanding and that Steffy believes she was seducing Finn. Carter supports Hope. Hope is asked if she was coming on to Finn by Brooke. Hope maintains that she wasn't. Brooke hears the specifics from Hope. Carter, not Finn, was the recipient of the lingerie. Then, at the worst possible time, Steffy entered. Hope attempted to clarify, but Steffy ignored her. Steffy cannot be aware of Hope and Carter, it is decided. Hope will not allow Carter to be impacted by her termination. B&B spoilers recap, November 4, 2024, Monday. Ridge wouldn't permit Hope to be dismissed, according to Brooke. Ridge, however, was present and allowed it to occur. Brooke is horrified. It isn't feasible. Hope claims that it is feasible, and it did. With Taylor at his side, Ridge did it and had her removed from the building. As she tells about her loss, Hope breaks down in tears. Carter clarifies that he discussed Steffy's loss of perspective with Ridge. Carter won't let Ridge and Steffy get away with this. In a dramatic turn of events at Forrester Creations, Brooke Logan is once again stepping up to defend her daughter, Hope Logan, and this time, her target is Ridge Forrester. Brooke has had enough of seeing Hope's career and reputation suffer, and she holds Ridge partially responsible for her daughter's recent struggles. Meanwhile, tensions continue to rise as Carter Walton, caught in the middle of the Forrester family's power plays and clashes, grows increasingly frustrated with the way things are unfolding within the company. Hope's recent setbacks with her Hope for the Future line have created ripples throughout Forrester Creations, and the resulting backlash has left her reputation on the line. Brooke believes that Ridge, as one of the primary leaders at Forrester, should have done more to support Hope and provide her with the guidance and resources she needed to navigate the pressures of the fashion world. In Brooke's eyes, Ridge's tendency to prioritize the ambitions of his own family, particularly Steffy, has left Hope vulnerable and isolated. The Logan-Forrester alliance, already strained over the years, faces yet another test as Brooke channels her anger and disappointment directly at Ridge, making it clear that she holds him accountable for not stepping up when Hope needed him the most. The heated exchange between Brooke and Ridge has rocked the Forrester family, reigniting long-standing tensions and raising questions about loyalty, family dynamics, and power within the company. Brooke accuses Ridge of being too focused on supporting Steffy's vision for Forrester Creations and undermining Hope's efforts in the process. She points out that Hope's line brought a fresh perspective to the brand and has been one of the major draws for a younger audience, making Ridge's perceived indifference even more frustrating. Brooke's emotional confrontation reveals her deep-seated resentment over the way Ridge's family often overshadows hers, despite all she and her children have contributed to Forrester over the years. As Brooke voices her grievances with Ridge, Carter Walton finds himself increasingly frustrated by the turmoil at Forrester Creations. As the company's legal counsel and a longtime employee, Carter has seen firsthand the destructive impact of these family feuds on the business. He's dedicated to protecting the Forrester legacy and maintaining stability within the company, but the constant conflicts between the Logans and Forresters are making his job nearly impossible. Carter has always valued professionalism and unity, yet he feels that personal vendettas and family allegiances are undermining the company's success and pushing Forrester Creations closer to a breaking point. Carter's frustration is compounded by his personal loyalty to Ridge, Brooke, and the company as a whole. He has a complicated history with the Forrester family and a strong sense of duty to uphold Forrester Creations' integrity. But as he watches Brooke slam Ridge for his handling of Hope's career, Carter grows increasingly concerned about the direction the company is heading. He worries that these internal battles are tearing Forrester apart from the inside and that the focus on personal conflicts is distracting everyone from what truly matters, the success of the brand and the well-being of its employees. As Brooke's accusations against Ridge become more public, Carter's fury grows not just over the tension but also over the potential consequences for the company. He knows that this kind of infighting could damage Forrester Creations' reputation in the fashion industry and affect its relationships with clients and investors. Carter has always been the voice of reason, trying to bridge the gap between conflicting parties and encouraging a focus on the greater good. But now, he's finding it harder to stay neutral as he sees how deeply these feuds are affecting everyone involved. He begins to question how much longer he can remain loyal to a company that seems to be drifting away from its founding principles. Carter's frustration also has a personal dimension as he wrestles with his own feelings about the people involved. He has a complicated relationship with Brooke and Ridge, and he has seen how their turbulent romance has impacted not only them but also everyone around them, including Hope. Carter can't help but wonder if the endless cycles of loyalty and betrayal within the Forrester family are sustainable or if it's time for him to take a step back and reconsider his place within this complicated world. At the same time, Carter's fury is matched by a sense of urgency. He knows that if Forrester Creations continues down this path, it could face irreparable damage. The more Carter witnesses the fallout from Brooke's confrontation with Ridge, the more determined he becomes to find a solution that will help the company move forward. He understands that the only way to achieve lasting success is for everyone to work together and put aside their personal grievances. Yet, in a family as entrenched in rivalries as the Forresters and Logans, this ideal seems almost impossible to achieve. Brooke's anger, Ridge's defensiveness, and Carter's growing frustration all highlight the complexities of working within a family business where personal and professional lives are so deeply intertwined. Brooke's attempt to defend Hope is coming from a place of love, but her confrontation with Ridge may end up exacerbating the divisions within the company rather than mending them. Meanwhile, Carter's struggle to manage his own emotions while trying to maintain professionalism underscores the challenges faced by those caught in the middle of the Forrester family's never-ending conflicts. In the end, the outcome of Brooke's confrontation with Ridge and Carter's growing discontent will have lasting implications for Forrester Creations. Brooke's insistence on standing up for Hope, despite the risks, may lead to a reevaluation of priorities within the company. Ridge, while defensive, may eventually realize that he needs to take a more balanced approach and ensure that all voices are heard within Forrester Creations. And Carter, as he grapples with his loyalty and sense of duty, may be inspired to take bold action to address the underlying issues threatening the company's future.